Hi, we're back at the solarcan heater. First attempt here. Did it last trip. You saw us cutting out the holes in the end of the cans. So that's what we did last time. And I said I'd be working on the air box the next time. Well, first of all, just a little quick update. I got some of the cans done. It's going to be hard to see here. But what I did was, I got one of those big old garbage cans from Canadian Tire and Wheels. I filled it up with water and soap. And I got the cans in the soak, just like that. A little tiny bit of dish liquid. And just let them rinse off, get all the old coke off them. So that's what I'm doing here now. I'm going to take them out in a little while and let them dry. Just let them sit around and dry. I got a bit of time here yet. So what I'm working on now is the air box. You can see I've already started. Now what I did to make this air box so far, I want to show you some of the materials I'm going to work with here. Is I had a piece of plywood that was left over from another job. And it just so happened it was 71 inches long. I'm still using the old standard system sometimes, and of course it's 48 inches wide like most standard plywood. We're just going to use up all the old materials we can. Materials we don't have we'll buy, but that's where this pine comes in. See, I got 1.5. I got 1x5 pine here, which I just bought this morning. So I got that attached here now. Now here's how I did it. First, what I had to do was I had to find out how thick the cans are going to be, plus the insulation. You want to insulate the back of your air box. All the pieces are going to be exposed to the outside. You want to insulate it. So what we did was Wade had some leftover styrofoam stuff. This is stuff you put on the exterior of your house if you want to. It's not quite fallback. That's a plastic film. It's only about 3/8 of an inch thick. So we're going to use that up. He had some old stuff. You can see there's some more of it there. Standing behind the glass, front of the glass we're going to use. Plus I had some leftover styrofoam from another job that I had done in the house here. And you can see this is also about 3/8 of an inch. So by the time I add the two together, it's about 3/4 of an inch thick. So what I did was, I cut a little small piece off of each piece, right there, and I stuck the two of it together, leaned it against a piece of 2x4 earlier this morning so I can get my thickness. Then I grabbed a Coke can, laid it on its edge, and I want to get some idea of how much space will be left over. Now I knew that with 1x4 I wouldn't have very much space left over for an edge for the glass to sit on. So I knew I had to go to 1x5. So that's what I'm going to use, some 1x5. And it just so happened that this, like I said, this piece of plywood was already cut to length. Here's the sheet of glass I'm going to be using. It's hard to see, of course it's glass. But I took this out of an old big bay window. So I'm using glass instead of the plexiglass that you see other people use. Because like I said, I'm making it out of free materials. That's what I had. This was a double glazed bay window. I separated the glazing. So I got two pieces of it. One there. And there's one sitting behind the styrofoam there actually. And you can see another example of that same type of glass I took out of another old window. These could be patio doors. It could be vinyl windows. It could be wooden casing windows. A lot of them are double glazed. And what that means is, if you look at them, they got this rubber seal. I just cut down between there. Steel in the middle, but it's rubber by this black edge right here. Hard to see, no light. But that's all just like a black silicone. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to make a 1x5 exterior, like I'm doing here now. So what I did was I cut these to length, and I had some PL Premium, because I combined it with my nails. Some Lepage Bulldog Grip. And I just put it along the bottom for extra strength. You can actually see a little tiny bit sticking out there, maybe too bright. And of course I'm using my nail gun. Now you might not have a nail gun, finished nails, anything at all will do. Screws, gyprock screws, anything at all. Just something to hold it together. And now I'm going to finish it up by putting the other pieces on the ends here. And then I'm going to work out, luckily like I said, my glass is only 65 inches long. And this here is 71 inches long, so I'm going to have enough left over for the air box and everything else, the headers and footers, and I'll explain that as we get through. Anyway, that's enough of that for now, and join in for the next segment.